Hey guys, what's going on? It's Kyle. I'm coming back at you guys with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the problem the Michigan High School Athletic Association has regarding basketball and why recruits are now leaving the state and why it's costing both Michigan and Michigan State recruits. Guys, please subscribe to the channel. It would really help me out. I'm almost at 200 subscribers. The state of Michigan has no lapse in producing talent, whether it be Devin Booker or Imani Bates, who is the number 5 player in the country currently, but there's been a ton of players to leave to go to prep schools, like Miles Bridges, Brian Bowen, who went to Lulemere in Indiana and won a national championship, Imani Bates, Jaden Akins, Terry Armstrong, etc., and most notably Braylon Green, who just left to go to Southern California Academy, and I'll get to him in a little bit. Some of the main issues is no shot clock. The MHSAA does not require a shot clock in public schools, so that's why it disrupts the whole flow of the game and doesn't seem like it's very organized. When players go off to college, they need to know how much time is left and how to run certain plays and sets. Next up is travel restrictions. So you can only travel only a one-day trip, meaning that if you're in a UP, you cannot play teams like UPC, Grand Blanc, any Detroit teams, or any teams that are low to the border. Next up is 20-game schedule. You only play 20 games. Most of them are in your conference, so you're just playing your conference area and the talent in that area. And if you're a bigger school, your out-of-conference games will be smaller schools. None of those games are going to be nationally televised, so you're not going to be getting the exposure you would get if you were at a prep school. No matter how good your team is, you don't get to play in any national tournaments, like the Dick's National Championship, the Geico Invitational, or any of the City of the Palms, where some of the best teams are there and the best competition shows up, and those are all nationally televised. Earlier I brought up Braylon Green, who's a 2023 point guard who's most likely going to be a 4 or 5 star that's been recruited by Michigan State pretty heavily. He went to Ypsilanti Lincoln High School in Ypsilanti, Michigan before transferring to Southern Cal Academy, where in Southern Cal Academy he'll be playing next to Jordan Walsh, who is a 4-star recruit and a McDonald's All-American. As Braylon left Michigan to go travel across the United States to play in California, he didn't get any more scholarships, but he definitely got more eyes on him that colleges are looking at him. That could potentially drive him away from Michigan State and have him go somewhere else. That's what I mean by when the MHSAA has recruits leaving to go to other states and other prep schools and is going to be missing out recruits for Michigan and Michigan State. Michigan High School Athletic Association doesn't allow any nationally televised games either. So that's when Imani Bates left Lincoln High School in Ypsilanti to go to UPC Prep, where his dad owns the school. He got to play with Chet Holmgren, who plays in Minnesota, which he wouldn't have been able to do, but it was also on ESPN, which gathered over 1 million viewers at that time, and some of the top hits on YouTube have over hundreds of thousands of views, with the one on SportsCenter having over 700,000. This isn't about the money or anything like that. It's about the MHSAA and their own rules ill-preparing these kids to go on to the next stage and play college basketball and even make it to the professional ranks. These kids have to go play across the country to get that viewership and get noticed.